Alright, so you're Plat, right? Platana?
Yeah.
Superior
Okay.
firepower's good, but superior brain power's better.
I already saw, like, we'll see this game if that's, like, how true it is based off the stats, but we just need to see, like, where you're missing a lot of heals from, because in the stats you had, I think, 6k healing and
Yeah,
3k
we still
damage,
have our chain
so
guns, I
let's just
see.
see it. Maybe break the railings here, just so you don't get, like, cucked with a nade or something. Okay, nice. Alright, so right here, don't play there. Play right here.
Yeah, I end up moving over there in a little bit.
Okay.
Learned the
I mean,
hard way.
like that spot's okay if the Maug is gonna play at that corner, but I would just tell him in game chat to just literally not play there. Like, just so where you can see him. Oh, what?
Yeah, Genji died, I think. I was wondering what happened.
Yeah. So right here, your Maug is a little low. Not like low, but you know, you should be trying to focus Maga here. So with that nade you threw, it's okay just for damage, but nobody's really gonna be able to pick up on that one. Alright, so let's see. You definitely should be healing Maga here. I mean, your Kiriko's doing it, but another thing too, you know with Anna's gun, that her scope is hit scan and her not scope is projectile, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So right here again, you're focusing on the kill. You do get it, to be fair, but with Amalga specifically, you definitely want to make sure he doesn't die. And you're not in the spot to really heal him right now. All right, let's see. This is way better positioning here. Okay, so you're very focused on the Genji and not the Ashe.
I was trying to yeah, I was trying to get the Sojourn healed up with it.
Oh, okay. Do you use voice chat when you play?
Like 50-50.
Okay. So as a support, specifically Ana too, who's like a very big sightline character, I would use chat and just say when you can hear people or not. And if they're just toxic, just mute them, and they'll still hear you at least. It was a good try in the nade. It's a bit of a waste though. Your mag was deep. You're doing good healing him though. If you nade him, I think he gets increased healing as well. Like if you nade your own Maga.
Yeah, I usually.
That's a really good nade, actually.
Try to use nades more offensively, but.
I mean that's fine. Did you ping that Genji there? Like do you ping often?
Yeah, I ping a lot.
Okay. Yeah, if you hit an anti like that, just keep pinging him. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Alright, so you do have nano. I would just nano him there. Yeah, that's good. Yep, good rotate. I don't remember from the replay. Do you know if you win this game or lose it?
Yeah, we win it. I think it ends up going to overtime.
Okay.
When we're on offense.
Nice, good name. Wow. Alright, try and get your soldier here. Ooh, okay, so I didn't notice that before. Let's see. So that's a really, really big nade that you got there. However, you see the bob there? I don't know if you noticed him. Maybe you just noticed him.
I
mean,
I
didn't
see the bob until I saw the
yeah.
silhouette.
That Ashe, I want to see how she threw that, because that was kind of... I had no idea you could do that, to be honest. So,
Okay,
I mean, that's like kind of...
I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's... I don't even know what to really tell you, because I had no idea you could even do that, to be honest, so...
Yeah, I remember when that happened, I didn't know like where my Sojourn was getting damaged from.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, definitely keep backing up here, though. You kind of stopped there. Okay, another thing, right? So when you're backing up here, there's another... You could have went this way, right? And then you have a lot more cover here instead of just being out here. Because it takes roughly the same time, I'm pretty sure, just to get to the same spot. If you die here, that would be really bad. I think you're trying this lead. You were a little nervous though, so you just shot the bubble. So your Kiriko's definitely could be healed there. It's okay though,
I
'cause
was
she heals
watching some
herself.
of your videos, and it's something that, like, I try to predict sometimes too much.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Sleeping.
eventually though, the goal is like, you know, you would just get the timing down right. So that's not, as long as you're trying to hit it, like, that's not bad. All right, so I'm confused here. Why did you end up moving here?
I think I was trying to get another angle, and I think in the video I actually realized it was a stupid idea and then got
Okay.
back.
Okay. Because like if you went a better angle, right? You already had a good angle, but you know if the Ash was shooting you, which I don't, they do have a Widow now, to be fair, but I don't think either of us noticed that until now. If you went a better angle, you probably could have walked down here. But even then, like the Widow might kill you. But right there, you're just gonna get no value unless he's playing like out here, which he probably should be, to be honest with you. But
Yeah.
you know, you're
I
in
was
Plat,
thinking
so
my Maga was gonna play more by like that checker box
yeah.
area, and I'd like have some heal zone in there, but it's still not a great idea anyway.
The big thing in Plat is like, even if you play like a diamond in Plat, you have to make up for the mistakes your team is making, especially on support, right? Like if it's really dumb, you kind of have to. Okay, so hitting that would be important, but wow, she just. All right, so this is rough right here, but in Plat you kind of have to go with the flow, is like the way to put it. Like if they're making really bad mistakes, as long as you help them make those, like you can make their mistakes potentially positive if it's not like, you know, super terrible mistake, like, you know, going in by yourself and dying. But just try and do as much as you can in this rank to alleviate the really bad plays some of them do, and sometimes that's not possible, but you know. So again, I really would not move down here, especially because your tank is not here. I mean, like, nobody's really fighting here, but like now you're just opening yourself up to a lot of angles where you could just play like, you know, like right here maybe. You know, even if you sat on these stairs, you could just see everybody here, right? Like you're very close, and if they just run up, I keep clicking on there on a. You're very close, so like if they grab here, you might just die, right? That is a good shot though. That's actually nice. Yeah, and you could probably just nano your Mauga here. Yeah, definitely don't do it now though, because he's antied. Oh, now it's good. Yeah, that's fine. Unfortunately, he got slept. That was to save him, so I think that was good. Oh, your Mauga's actually tripping. So I would not peek their Widow when she comes up. If she's good, to be fair, but good habit to be in to not try and pay attention to where their Widow's at.
Careful down someone's stuff.
Yeah.
That sight line.
All right, so that's a bad miss, because if you look at Mauga here, let's see how many traps. The antis are really big here because they don't have a Kiriko too, right? So the antis will make the game like so free. Right, so let's see. They have one. We have Ana in there. We have Ram, and we have Moira. And then you threw your nade for who?
I just think I took a bad angle on it.
Okay.
I was trying to. I was kind of. I think I didn't realize that he was throwing his cage trap, and I thought
Yeah.
we were gonna keep backing up.
One thing too, I'm kind of noticing, like you do pay attention to your damage, which is really good because a lot of like Plat supports won't do that. It's just sometimes you kind of abandon them, which is like, it's hard to judge because like Ana is very good at healing a tank and damage if she's in a good spot, but like you and Kiriko heal the tank a lot. To be fair, it's Mauga, but if it wasn't a Mauga, at least one of you, like when I climbed on support, I would play Kiriko and just really only healed my DPS because the other support was only healing tank. So like, all right, so right there, that's just like on Ana, you just can't have that happen, to be honest. Like, you just either have to scope if you're gonna miss there, you know, because like in the case he died, that would be really annoying to him. All right, so you didn't fully heal her. I would heal her. Okay, you do. Oh, is that Soldier? And these are tiny nitpicks. I think you're playing really well this game. Um, for the most part, they, you know, you miss some abilities and stuff, but I think your nanos are actually pretty good too so far. Oh, what?
I think you got carried.
Yeah, I like your positioning. Hanzo is behind. So right there, I don't know. I'd still focus on healing your Mauga here. Back at the spot you were. Like, you tend to just move when you shouldn't move sometimes. Because you had a really good angle, now he dies because of you moving here. Right, like let's see if you... Let me go back to that angle that you were at. I see you moving for the Hanzo to help your Kiriko, which is decent. Right, but look, if you sit up here, nobody's even aiming at you, you save Mauga, right? That's a good shot. Yeah, just keep backing up. Do not stand in that. Nice. That's such a wasted ram ult. Your soldier tried, I guess. I don't know where he was going, but that Sojourn is getting every sleep. Okay.
Tried to
What?
nano him.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah, nice B9.
Are you kidding me? I just need to see this, because that's insanity. They pop dragons, and they all run? What? Hanzo didn't even die. What is he doing?
No idea.
Okay, so like,
But that time I tried to nano the Mauga, but he broke line of sight right before I could.
yeah.
But
I
I
mean,
should have been quicker with it.
realistically, Mauga shouldn't even be up there. I mean, and I don't know. I don't know how they get off cart, especially the Hanzo who literally just threw dragon. Just gets off cart with nobody shooting at him, but that was truly impressive with the full health Ramatra too, sitting there running away. But I don't know. It also, I mean, their Ash with that Bob was smurfing, but then like they just aren't playing the game either anymore. That's kind of insane that he knew that spot for Bob, but that's so insane. All right, let's see.
We have a really tough time pushing this troop.
Yep. I mean, he is on Sigma, and this is the Sigma map. Whoops. You know, that's a pretty decent anti. It just gets him to move.
I think I kind of focus a little too much on that Bastion up there.
Yeah, I mean, like, somebody else should be doing that. Like, Mauga should not. If he dies here, it's your fault. Alright, so that's your fault, right? You see why? Okay. Like, obviously, he's a little far ahead, but he is Mauga, and if you just heal him, he won't die, so... Okay, that's very tough. You just kind of got to hit those. Like, it's okay to take a second, like half a second, focus up, and then shoot, right? Because if you miss multiple just because you're trying to hit it out of, like, nervousness, then you're just going to continue missing. That might help. I don't know. I mean, your Sojourn was kind of strafing you.
I get juked out more from my teammates.
Yeah.
strafing Than enemies.
Well, it's hard, right? Because, like, if they don't strafe, then they die, but if they strafe, then they don't get hit either, right? So it's kind of, like, on you to hit those a lot of the time. And that's... You're throwing the nade up there. If you just hit Sigma here somehow, then that would be way more valuable. I mean, they just use cleanse too. Like if you use your... The Kiriko's not been really cleansing your antis, but now that they do have a Kiriko, you kind of either... I mean, like you'll get the Suzu out, but sometimes you could wait for their Suzu if she gets pressured enough and then throw an anti, and then it's even more devastating, right? So it's like something to look out for. Okay, I don't know. Your Mauga's like real deep every time. I don't know how he's dying either. Okay, so another thing right there, right? I like that you are shooting the damage character, right? Because that you should be. But, however, Kiriko is also shooting her. So nobody's healing Mauga and he just gets ripped. Again, he should not be up that far because they have a Bastion and Torbjorn and a Sigma. But, you know, maybe you could have potentially alleviated that. I'm not super sure. Another angle, I think you're playing okay angle-wise for the most part. I'd say potentially right here might be a little stronger, depending, right? Because you could back up here, you have a lot more vision on everything, and if you need to back up, you could just back up through here, right, to where you were playing. And if you're also trying to go for antis, right? Because that Sigma's on low ground now. You could also go through here and flank anti. I mean, that, like, you shouldn't die there. And that could potentially be useful there too. Yeah, your Maug is kind of trolling a little bit. Oh, okay. So you see how your Maug keeps dying too? Like, do you? It's because, you know, if you're not the one shooting him, then nobody's shooting him for some reason. Like, Kiriko would only do so much here. But he's actually, I don't know. I can't even say that's your fault, because, like, he did just walk on the molten core the whole time and thought he would live. It's so impressive. You're doing good about not dying too. I'd say maybe you could nano visor here. They do have the Sigma though. Ooh, wait.
I tried to set up a nano visor, but he wouldn't peek me, so I tried to get up the stairs.
Okay.
I told him in chat.
All right. Don't worry about it then. Don't lose the game for this. Okay.
And then he throws anyway, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he drops down too. I say I wouldn't even give it to him there, right? Because if you look at Soldier's point of view, what you really want to do on Ana, like if you're setting something up like that, wait till they pop it and then do it. Because like you forced him to pop it there and he just gets punished for it. And not that you forced him, right? But like you kind of put him in a scenario where he's like, oh, I don't want to make them not get value, so I'm going to try my ult here, but it wasn't a good time for it on his part. It's a good anti there. Yeah, there's not much more healing you could do there against Sebastian and all them shooting at him. Nice, you're hitting there. Kiriko's not cleansing him. Alright, so I like your positioning here. Bad. You're always looking for damage. Which is good, but it's like... Alright, so right here, right? You had a good spot, now you lost it. Stay right here. Right? This is on a strength. Until they move up, right? And then... You can kind of move here. Potentially, right? Play it around here. Or if you could see them, you could play in these steps here. He actually might die there because he's anti though. Wow, that's impressive. Let's see. So you're playing good here. You could probably get on the steps. This spot's not bad at all. Trying to see, can you get up there from here? Okay, so if you go up these steps, you could get up here. If you want to get fishing here. Just depends on what you want to do there.
I always forget about that spot.
Yeah, everybody does. Oh, your Malgus. Oh, man, I hate Malga, man. Like, you should never live that. Also you should get on Carter, yeah. I mean, like, I understand the reason to go up there. It's just so annoying that he gets away with that for free. Okay. So that's another thing. Remember what I was telling you, like, the good Anas versus the, like, okay Anas? It's just they hit that one, right? So it's something that, like... I'll look after this, after we do the replays, I can look if there's a, like, Ana Sleep Dart custom game mode that I could send you. I'll have to look, though. But that might help. Because seeing those will make you just even better. Because your focus is pretty good. Like, you'll miss some, which is, you know, it happens to everybody. That's a great anti, too. Sleep that Reaper there. Yeah, I would definitely sleep him. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so when he's Boss Blossom, try and always go up to sleep. Good on Doom, though. Nice. Did you have another one you wanted to watch? Or is that it?
If you want to watch the other one, it's, where I do some
Oh, I think, yeah, you did send it. I sent it. Let me see. Alright, let's go into that one.
I don't think it's particularly a good game. I get like rolled by a Sombra a few times, then I switch to Moira, try to make something happen, then switch over to Kiriko in the final. We do all right. But
No mercy.
see.
Alright, so I like where you're standing. It's good. Ooh, wait, let's see this. Oh, that's okay. So I don't know how loud your volume is. Did you not hear her like come out of invis there?
I heard her like right when she came out of it. But
Right.
then I was already committed to that, and then tried
Yeah.
to jump down to live it.
That's a rough one to say because like she did dive you really nice, but like I don't know. I feel like you should have been able to nade your feet there and not die immediately. Your Alaria also didn't just heal you, so it's unfortunate. But if she's gonna be doing this all game, you need to try and pay attention to it and potentially hold your nade, not go for antis every 20 seconds, right? And kind of stick with that. Yeah, I just back up here. Your whole team's dead. You're actually just might die for this. So if you run away, it's an okay sleep. It gets 0 value, but you know you hit it. So
I was just trying to make sure he didn't dive on me.
yeah, I mean that works. You guys are running a sim too. Interesting. So when he blocks is the best time to sleep to him. Let's try and see a sleep here, maybe. Nice. Don't go for damage here. This is definitely where you want to keep healing your team. Nice nade. So like, it seems like in a lot of the fights, you just get conflicted with when you should damage and when you shouldn't damage. Like right there is like an example of it. Like if they were melting your team a lot faster, that would have been your fault because you were just trying to go for a kill instead of healing. I do like the, you know, aggression on the shooting though, because that's a lot of things that like, low rank supports just only heal bot, which is never what you should do. But I think you're just over damaging a little bit sometimes. Maybe let's see. It's okay to play in cart because they have that Sombra, right? Like you're near cart. You probably go up here though, right? And then always drop away or back up. It just depends. You could also try and get on high ground somewhere else. But this spot's not too bad because you're close to a mega. That was a good try. Sombra's kind of just ripping through your team right now though, fortunately. Oh, good try. Ooh. Yeah, there's not much to do about that. You kind of just got bad timing on the he ulted, so like your sleep missed due to it. And then he just, you know, punched you. It is what it is. Oh, that was so bad. I don't know why he would pop his either. Is he gonna get punched off again? I might have to. If he got punched off again, I was gonna report him. that's insane. Oh my god. Just nano boost in there, yeah. Alright. So, as soon as somebody dives you, that's your main focus. Just next time, right? Always turn and try and fight them if they're gonna dive you like this. Never just turn your back and try and heal somebody else like that. Like, I get the idea, but fuck that. Just shoot him, right? I haven't seen you duel her like once when she's dove in you, or you know, dived you.
One of these days.
Oh, wow. I don't think the Alari pick is even like the pick here either. Curious when you swap, you're not doing bad, but your team's going like, this is very much a Plat game where they're just going out staggered and they're dying to like really dumb stuff a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But I'd say if you,
kind of a little lost.
yeah, like if they're really split like this, Ana's not even the pick a lot of the time, right? Like they're always behind you and all this other stuff. And if they're diving you on repeat like this, right, and you're not able to deal with it on Ana, you definitely should swap sooner, right?
I
You
think
can't.
this is where I saw it.
Okay, it is.
Humanity is shackled.
I'm okay with the Moira swap. Moira's not like super hard meta. She's pretty okay right now, but let's see. Oh, okay. So don't do that ever. When you see Doom blocking, don't ever charge him. That is like really bad. Main thing with Moira, throw your heal balls when you're in a fight. I understand the idea for the damage there. I mean, you do Lucio too, but now you are the main healer, so you should be the one doing the most healing. That's a good damage here. You definitely... Okay, so that's bad right there. Do you know why?
Yeah, because it's my get out of jail free card.
Not even that. Do you know why I don't like you doing this? Besides the, I mean, the fade is fine. That's totally fine to do, because you do have the advantage here, but the's a different reason.
Was half elf, right?
Yep, and who else?
I didn't see, but
Torb.
yeah.
Right, because if you look behind you, right, because you only have Lucio now, so it's gonna take forever for him to get healed. Torb is all the way back there. I mean, he could definitely go get that, but to be fair, right, this should not happen. You shouldn't go dive when somebody's half health like that. Especially because they're all dead. Like, I get the idea again, but... Wow, he's really going up there at half health. I mean, that's... amazing, but... Alright, so that's a okay heal ball. Yeah, there's no way you out heal that. Oh, which is really bad, because you have a Maug on your team, right? So you should have 2 main healers. Alright, so keep healing here. If he dies, it's your fault again. No, that's good damage there. I mean, Torb is probably dead anyway. That's a good ult on him. Again, if you can't reach somebody, throw a heal ball at them. Because you throw damage balls way too much. Because those allow you to do damage, if that makes sense. Like, you know how Lari's turret works?
Yeah.
Imagine that as the Moira balls. Imagine it as an Alari turret, which allows you to damage people then. Because that's also going to heal them, right?
One thing I struggle with Moira is I've watched some videos about setting up like heal zones where the balls just bounce back and forth, but
Yeah.
I always get the angles wrong.
I mean, it slows down if somebody's hurt anyway. So it's not like that's a super high, crazy thing to even have to do, right? Like, as long as they're hurt, it'll slow down on them. Alright. Weird fade, but... Bad again. You're not so dangerous, and you are the... Remember, you have a Lucio on your team, so you're the main healer. If Maga dies, it's your fault here. Right? That's your fault. You're going for damage. Now, if you had a Kiriko, maybe you could get away with this, right? But you are the main healer now, so you can't really be doing stuff like this. I'm tempted to say you could co here then at this point, right? Like right there, maybe I'd co. But like you also get stuck right here, which is just not good. And when you're running away, don't turn away from people, especially if they're shooting at you. That seems to be a lot of the reason you're getting killed too, is like you're running away like you would in real life, versus in this game you should just, there are times for that, but like that example right there is like you turn around, you fight him, because that way you still heal when you do damage to him, right? Because you're Moira. So maybe you live a little longer there for your heal ball to come up or something. I'd come out here and immediately pop co, by the way. Touch cart. Ooh, okay. Okay, so, again, the damage ball should be heal bar right there, because it's only you and Malga on cart. One thing that might put it in perspective, have you ever done the mystery, like 1v1 things?
No.
Okay, so in those you could get Moira versus Moira, right? So if you're facing another Moira, right, just you and versus them, what would you do, heal ball or damage ball?
Probably would depend on the area I'm fighting them, and if I have advantage, but I'd probably just go with no ball to start out, and just try to bait out something, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you how they generally go. Is the person that throws heal ball wins every time. Because the damage ball, well, it does damage, right? But Moira also heals off her damage beam as well. So that person is kept alive while doing damage, right? So that's the heal ball is very, very strong. That's what makes her really good. In some of the scenarios, right? Like people that play Moira get like 11k healing a lot of the time or 12k healing. Like they get a lot of healing because that's kind of what her character does. You're doing good about focusing people, but you're doing it too much on Moira to where it's really hurting you and your team. Right, like you have the Lucy here. Like I'd be so tilted. That was a good try. I mean, like you can clearly see, like your damage there just got you killed too, right? Because you were trying to go too far, you got 0 value because you didn't even kill anybody, and now they just cap point here. I'd say the Ana is definitely better, like 100%. The Moira's, you're good at damaging, but like you're playing like a damage character, right? You're actually like damage Moira. But if you look at like Moira in high ranks, they do what you do, except they'll say let's dive their supports, right? So they have to lose pressure. The other thing is they also heal their team too, right? They know when to go in, when to go out, right? Like you're doing it like really early. You know, you do abuse her fade because it is a short cooldown, which is good. You understand how to do and fight people on Moira, but you have to try and play as your team more too in a lot of scenarios, especially if you're the main healer. Now you're running Ana Kiriko, which is good. Much better healer comp for Maga specifically too. They also have an Ana, so let's see if you what's it called? If she antis and you cleanse it. Okay, so what you could do right there, if she dives somebody and they're about to die, you could cleanse them and it'll get rid of virus. Also,
I was just trying to save my Susuz for the Maga.
that's fine, but what you should do right here, right, you're doing damage, cool. I'd also focus on keeping her alive, because if she dies because you're missing shots here, that's really bad, right? What I see people in GM do on support when they dive people is the other support will turn and just heal them so they don't die. Right. Because then she's just stuck there while you're just healing them, and she can't do literally anything. Okay.
I thought I could jump up that wall.
You definitely could. I think you should be able to. I don't see why not.
I tried like 2 times, it just wasn't working, and then I got embarrassed.
Yeah. Yeah, I would too. So with Kiriko, I don't know. Do you know how many kunais you get in between heals?
So 15?
No. What I mean is like when you do like. All right. So let's see next time you
How
go.
many I should use?
No, I'll show you. When you heal next. Okay, so see that? When you just did that? When you did the healing, like you throw the paper?
Yeah.
Before that recharges, how many can you get in, do you know?
No, I don't.
Okay, so it's 1, but you should do 2. So you should do 1 full thing of healing, throw 2 kunai, and then go back to healing. Alright. Because that gives you enough time for it to reload, but you also get free damage in at the same time. So if there's a big fight, that's what you could do. But you tend to just throw 8 or not heal, right? Like you throw 8 or you're full healing. So getting in the habit of that will help you a lot more in Kiriko as well. Or like this is fine. This is totally fine because there's not a big fight or anything. But you should probably throw something for Soldier there. A little bit sooner. Same for the Kree, he's a little hurt.
Yeah, I guess what I tend to do is I try not to heal people until like more necessary, but I feel like I should definitely be healing earlier.
Right, like I mean if you think about it, I think Ashe, how much does she do to a headshot? It might be 160. So just imagine they lost 40 health, right? They're not critical, but they lost 40 health, and then she hits a headshot and they die. That's your fault, right? So again, don't even focus Maga there, focus Ashe. If you're gonna shoot damage. Also, again, your Suzu's for antis, but it's also to not die. And to make sure somebody else doesn't die. So if you could save somebody's Suzu, then it's better than Mauga getting antied at 100 HP, right? Or not 100, but like, 600, whatever he has. So don't be afraid to use it. Like, there are times where you definitely should have used it. Like right there is a great example, right? When you died. Not just on yourself, but on your Ana.
Time to try again.
And also with Kiriko, it's not even great to like hit Mauga in the head. Like you can, but you should, if you could see somebody else, try and go for them instead. But I know you said you liked like mechanical heroes that like to aim a lot. Kiriko's definitely one you want, but you have to hit crits on her, right? Like right there, you should always be aiming at the head for Mauga there. It's a good TP. Aim at Asher. Right, because she's the one shooting you. Well, she's missing, but... Oh, don't go up here and die to her. Nice, good. Remember, if you do go up there and she actually hits you for once, then you can just cleanse your feet. Get ready to cleanse here, though. If you don't cleanse this, it's really bad. That's a good ult. Make sure you cleanse, though. Okay, so you could cleanse Ilario. So that's like the same equivalent of anti-nade. In my eyes. So that's something you should always cleanse.
Probably gonna out myself as a fraud, but I don't 100% know everything that Hilario's ult does.
Okay, so what Ilari's ult does, imagine it as, Echo's bombs? Right. So it's those, but delayed and a lot more damage. Like a lot more. If you get to, how much damage does she do? I think it used to be like 100 damage, and then it'll proc and do like another 100. But then it also could chain react on the rest of your team. Right, so if she hits a really big one and nobody cleanses it, and she kills the squishy, then the rest of your squishies are dead if they're all grouped up. Plus it's her ult, so you might as well just negate her ult, right? But the major thing about Kiriko is like damage, knowing when to damage, when to heal, what you can get away with, right? But also like getting cleanses, even if it's not just the anti-aid, right? Other important cleanses are very huge. Predicting like a Rhine Shatter and staying back a little further and then cleansing that is so massive. Like that is good. Don't even go into that. Yeah, it's doomed. Wait, can you heal underneath that? What? How is that even placed? Nice. You should cleanse your soldier right now, like immediately. Oh, he lives? Okay. Somebody's healing him. So the other thing, do you know what else cleanse does besides remove negative effects?
Gives invulnerability for...
Yeah.
Well,
So him just not getting shot there first, and it also heals too. If you cleanse effect, like burning for example, it'll heal. Oh, how much is it? Is it 60 HP? It might be. It's a lot. It's a lot. Because I think it does 40 base and then another 40 at least. That's crazy. If you guys win this, I'm quitting the game because Mag is broken.
We win this point, but we don't win the game.
I meant just that point, like capping right there at the Mauga because he's Mauga. It's like right here is the time you could be damaging people because everybody's dead. As long as you don't get one shot, right? And then if you get one shot, then it's your fault. But you can always TP backwards. Your TP will also remove negative effects too. Alright, so right there you could TP to him. I mean, you're doing fine, but if you're closer to him, they it heals faster because it's a projectile. But now that you know the kunai thing, right, where you heal and then throw kunai, you'd want to be like this, right? You'd throw a kunai, heal, kunai, heal, right? Like playing there where you were is fine too. It's not bad because like then you're not getting shot by everybody. You could also see the Hanzo shooting at you right here. Alright. Definitely focus on their damage a little more, like focus on where they're at. You do when you do damage, but when you heal, you tend to like out position sometimes. Maybe Genji almost trolled that so hard. Now see, that's good. That's the time I'd say you could stop doing anything and just do that. Nice. You're on a clutched up with the Nano and the Genji there.
Score 3-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Yeah, I definitely don't feel super comfortable on Kiriko yet, but I'm not as good as aiming projectiles.
Say that again?
I said I definitely don't feel like fully comfortable on Kiriko because I'm not as good at aiming projectiles. But
Yeah, she's certainly harder. It's a lot more delayed on her too, so you have to like really lead stuff. It's something you'd have to just use. It's just time it would take on her. I think she's the best support to put time into, though. In my opinion, I love playing Kiriko.
she's fun when I'm hitting all my shots, but
Yeah.
obviously. I know in some of your other videos you talk about like colors and stuff. So my crosshair's purple, and I have the enemies as yellow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just helps, like, it pops out to me. But
Okay. I use the light green, and then I use red color on people. But whatever works for you. I just the green one. I don't know if you've seen where I said this, but like the green one I have on that you can see on the screen. There's no other color like that in the game, so that one will always stand out.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
We're gonna have a hell of a time. Payload's moving, and I don't like that.
Nice. Alright, right there's where you cleanse. Ooh, okay. So, just a little faster on that one. Right, because they were clumped up as soon as they get antied here. Right, like as soon as they're antied, you should just be immediately looking for it. Right, because you throw heals. I mean, it's fine. There's just something like to notice. You just be a little faster on it if you can. Alright, there goes your team playing around cart. You can't see them. Probably. Nice positioning though. Nice. Right, like see how he was like full health, so you could do damage there. That's fine. Ooh, you don't have cleanse. Okay. I'm trying to see what you use it on.
so I was hoping you just wouldn't notice, but I think when they antied, I thought we got antied.
Oh no! Wait, no. Okay. All right, as long as you caught it before I caught it, so you know. All right, we both know the answer to that, right? So that's I won't even talk. Just forget it happened. But that is why he dies there. Your Bastion also should do stealing there. I see you trying to save on it though. Oh, okay, good try. Yeah, I just back up here. Fuck that Reaper. Just TP to Bastion there and heal him. So like, if you see if they're like lime green there on your team, that means they're a little hurt. I always try and like to keep people like just regular blue, which is full health. It's like a really weird nuance thing though. Yeah, I don't know what your Mago is doing.
What's up? My gift to you.
You see how you're throwing your kunai now? Like how you were right before I said that? It's just crazy. You were throwing them and then healing. That's a good rush. It's a really good rush. Ooh. This is... Man, everybody's just throwing all the shit they have, huh? Holy... Oh my. So, when you're throwing your kunais, you're playing it like Ana. Just, I know you said you had a hard time with it, so I'm not going to harp on it, but try and lead them a little more again. That's why I was thinking you'd like Alari, just because she's a hit scan and then just throws her turret and forgets about it.
I've had some success with Alari, but only a quick play. I've never taken her in comp.
Yeah. I mean, she's map dependent a lot of the time too. Like, there's some maps where it's really hard to like play her. Like Junkertown would not be the best for her. Be okay. Like, it just depends. But you do hit your shots on Ana and stuff. What'd you say?
I said I play her mostly on like control maps.
She's really good on those. I mean, she's good on a lot of maps. Especially because you do hit your shots a lot as hit scan, like as Ana, right? I think that could just really benefit your play style if you try and put time into her. Maybe if you try her more too, you might like her a little more. But if you don't like her, don't feel like, you know. But I just definitely think she's more your play style compared to a lot of the other supports. She does lose a lot of value, like in terms of like she doesn't have cleanse, but she's literally another damage character that could heal people. And just cleanse your feet here, yeah. I mean, realistically, you could have actually just TP'd probably, because nobody was gonna like really get killed by that anti, but it's a good habit to have still. Yep, Sebastian right there, yeah. Good. So, you're throwing 5 at a time. I know we talked about that, I'm just gonna bring it up so you just keep it in your brain. 2 and then heal again. If it's a fight like this. Right. I think that was exactly 5 actually. Definitely heal 2. Whenever those supports getting hit, you heal them. You don't focus on the person shooting them. Unless you're like Brig. Alright. Just because they're gonna end up dying, and then they're gonna just run away then. Right? Like, unless you hit both crits really fast there, and even then, like, you should still just get in the habit of making sure your other support doesn't die first and then going for the damage there. Yeah, your Maug is a little lost in the sauce. It's a good rush. I think your team should be back very soon. Cleanse your feet here. Yeah. It says it. Yeah. I haven't seen you TP a lot. I haven't seen like a need for you to, but it's a really weird bash and all. But okay. Ooh, okay. So let's see. You're a soldier pop visor, right? You got slept. That's something you look for. You go and you Suzu him like immediately. That wakes him up too. He actually might get kills from it though. Still, that'd be. Wow. What a blunder from their supports. All right. So again, you're going for damage here. If he. Oh, he is Mauga. Okay, I hope you guys cap, right? Assuming I think you said you won this.
I think we actually get stopped here.
Okay. Your soldier's getting destroyed here. Yeah, you guys. Ooh. You're living quite a long time. Okay. So that game was a lot more rough. I'm gonna end the recording, and then I'm just gonna show you a few things quick.